Well, hey everybody, it's your good buddy 650 yet again, and welcome to Season 3 of the New Bike Build Series. If you guys aren't familiar, this is where we're taking this beautiful 2018 S1000RR with the premium package. We're adding a bunch of custom parts to it from some of our amazing channel sponsors, and then at the end of the build series, we make this bike available to everyone viewing the videos. Information on how you might win this motorcycle is in the description. In today's episode, Zack is going to install the passenger's Luimoto seat cover onto the motorcycle. You might remember from Season 2 of the New Bike Build Series, we installed the rider's seat cover, but we didn't have time to work on the passenger. But today, Zack's going to do that for us.
Just cruising around the Luimoto website. It's definitely a cool thing to page through if you guys have some time. You can look at all their pre-made seat designs. That's the one we used last time. And you can also get to their custom section where you can design your own and they'll give you a price on it.
Oh, sweet. Yeah.
Yeah, good high quality stuff. But let's go ahead and get going first. Got to pop your rear seat off. That's easy enough.
Okay.
Underneath you have your awesome toolkit, helmet holders. We need to take this mount off so we can get this strap off, and then we got to pull all these staples, and we have to take this lock apart so we can pull this lock assembly out from the top.
Okay.
That's pretty much the biggest difference from when we did the front seat cover in the last bike build series,
Yeah.
which you can post a little link up to in that video if you want to.
There it is, right there on the screen. Click on that little card right there to view that video.
So here's our front cover.
Look at that.
Carbon fiber look.
Yeah.
That's gonna look good.
Look at what it says there.
Yep.
Yeah.
650 Eve number 3, new bike build series. That is awesome.
That's beautiful.
And you can have them put whatever you want there, right?
Yes, you can.
That's good. That's great. Good stuff. Let's go ahead and start getting this disassembled. This is easy enough. Just 10 millimeters socket.
Okay.
Put these off to the side. This takes a little prying up, but this washer will come out of here. Remember, those go underneath, and then we can just lift our grab handle off. There's one staple in there, but it doesn't take too much force.
You remember all this, man.
Yep.
How the heck does he remember this?
And then we're just going to switch to our Torx 20. Our Phillips, we'll pull. Actually, we could probably leave that all together, I think. Let's try just pulling these. No, gotta pull those screws.
Okay.
They're also holding it down. So we'll put that off to the side because this is gonna lift off your lock. This is the lock right here. This tab is what holds the lock in place. If you depress that, we can push our lock right out.
Okay.
Now we can move this out of the way. And these 3 fingers are what holds our grommet or cover piece in here. So we just depress these inward like so. It doesn't take too much force. And this comes right off. And this is our starting point for our rear seat cover. We're going to line that up first.
Okay.
Right at the moment though, we got to get the stock one off. So if you remember, we just got to pull some staples. So we got all the staples out, and now you can peel your stock seat cover off. And you'll just be left with the high density foam underneath.
Okay.
So now you just kind of fit this on. Got some tape there. It's nice and tight, which is a good thing.
Yep.
Just like our other one was. We have some alignment points here. You see how these fit? You can see right at the moment I'm kind of crooked. We need to slide this whole seat cover over here. Can still move a little bit more. We want it to be as even as possible so that you have enough material to staple. This cutout's lined up, that's your center line, so we can follow that right down. Looking good there. Because this does have a center to it, so it's pretty important that that lines up in the center of the seat.
Yep.
And then first thing we're going to do is stretch this and get our locking cover back in. Because either in a video that we watched or something, that was their tip, was to start with this lock.
Okay.
And then this part's a little tricky. You can see it has the 3 cutouts also, so it's pushing on the fingers. That's what holds it in place. So if the fabric's in there, you have to just push on those tabs a little bit to get it to go in. Those screws are just going into plastic, so you want to be careful when you tighten them that you don't go too tight. All right, we're going to start at our back. We'll grab the air stapler. Move our old staples out of the way. Just line this up so that we don't have any wrinkles or anything in the top there. Shot. I can get that tighter. That's a great thing if you don't like the way it looks. You can just pull the staple out.
Nice. And do it again.
Do it again. Let's try our cutouts actually. Lots of material on this seat cover.
Yeah.
We did not have that much last time. Let's see if there's anywhere that we really need to work on.
Oh, looks good, man.
No, I think we look good.
Yep.
So now we'll just go along and staple along the edge. Just pulling as you go.
Okay.
We're stapled all along the edges, as you can see. So now we are ready to put our new grab handle on. Easy enough, it just routes around. Goes on those two, and if you remember, it had a staple in it. So we'll do the same. And then we put our seat mount bracket back on. Oh, we had the washers underneath so that it doesn't tear the bracket. Washers on top. Looks like I'm definitely getting wet.
If you ride home, you didn't drive a car, did you?
No.
Oh my god.
Definitely a rain day.
Oh.
Don't steal all the reindeer. Now we can reinsert our lock. If we put our key in, you can see how the lock works too. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So all these tumblers are what keep the lock from turning. When you put the key in, they all go flush and then it lets you turn.
Oh, cool.
This is the tab that holds it in place. So we're just going to depress that tab a little bit and that slides right in there. The locking tab's sticking out, so that means our lock can't come out, so that's a good thing.
Okay.
We'll put the actual attachment piece on there. Put one more staple back here.
Looks amazing. 1,000 times better.
Yeah, it's amazing how much they changed the look of the bike. It really is.
Yeah.
The one we did last time. Once we get that front cover on, it's gonna look slick.
Oh yeah.
It says 650E.
Yeah. Number 3.
Customized. But yeah, so the whole trick with the rear seat cover is starting with that locking latch. And then this particular cover, there was way more material than the last cover we did. I think it would have fit over the stock cover.
Okay.
Which then saves you the time of removing all those staples.
Yes.
And may keep it a little bit smoother even. I mean, it's nice and tight, that's for sure. Just, there's not that much foam back here,
Right.
where maybe that stock seat cover would help with that. I'm not sure. But I like the way it came out.
Me too.
We're gonna fly with it.
Yeah, man. Looks great, Zach.
As always, thanks for watching.
Thank you,
Hope
man.
you enjoy it.
Yep.
And we'll keep making this bike better for the patrons,
Heck yeah.
day by day.
Yes,
Up
sir.
next, we'll get some more mechanical parts on there, I think.
Okay.
Maybe we'll, well, hopefully we can get it broken in. Then we can get the exhaust on. We got a special exhaust for this
Yeah.
bike.
SC Project.
Yeah, SC Project with Krampovich header system, I believe.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll get some more braking components where you get into the brakes and get that Olin steering damper on. Rip it all
Sweet.
apart.
All right. Thanks, Zach.
Yep, have a good day.
Later. Okay, so as you saw, it's raining outside, so I'm not going outside to put my closing in on this video, but you can still support the New Bike Build Series and your chance to win this outstanding 2018 S1000RR. A link to that is in the description. There's only a few more episodes left before we give this motorcycle away, and that will conclude our 2018 S1000RRs. We are going to move on to a different motorcycle for the next build series. So go ahead and hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. You can subscribe to the channel by clicking subscribe. New videos are always uploaded to my channel. Stay tuned for more. We'll catch you next time on the New Bike Build Series. It's really wet out there. I'm not going out there just yet.